Hi guys, welcome to the fourth session, um, and that is the WordPress dashboard. Basically, in this, you can see the dashboard already. We set up the WordPress in the previous section, and by the way, let's get back to this. In one of our previous sessions, we talked about the email. I sent an email from our official Gmail account to this one, and it didn't just come in. It came in like um some a moment ago actually. And what happened was that I had not actually verified my other account. That's why I think that's my best guess, because it's after I verified with like a phone number. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. It was after I verified with a phone number that these two messages just came in like immediately. So I guess that was actually the reason why. So you see how you can actually like receive messages from your custom email address. Okay, so going back to this, so let me just close this and go back to the main thing. Let me close this too. Now, this is your WordPress dashboard. Now, they've given you something to get started, and you could customize your site. But basically, we wouldn't be going into all that because when the time comes, I would show you something about that. Basically, what I'm going to be like familiarizing you with is this left hand menu. This left hand menu. Everything up here is still here. This is just the main thing you should worry yourself about. So let me dismiss this. Let me close all these ones. I don't know. I just have a habit of closing these things. I don't know. I don't like seeing them. So basically, what are we going to talk about? The first one is updates. So this is actually the home already. This page is like the home already. You see just like quick stuff, like quick stuff. So you see at a glance. So you see how many posts that you have, how many comments you have, how many pages you've created. Your activity. You just see stuff, quick stuff about this, about your website basically. So the second one is the updates. The update is where you perform all your updates. You see all your plugins are up to date, so there is nothing to update. So updating is quite easy. It's just click on what you want to update and click on update. Basically, that's how easy updating is. Same thing with teams too. Click on what you want with the team and click update, and you've updated the team. That's why WordPress is really fun. The third thing we'll be talking about is posts. So basically, I would show you how to put up a post. Like we just put up one, you know, you see one is already here. This post already here is like a default. The WordPress always comes with this default post in all installations. You see this hello world. That's like a default WordPress post. But let's trash this and let me empty the trash. I always like taking out the trash immediately, so yeah, I'm that clean. Posts, add new. I'm trying to add a new post now, and I will show you just a few things here. So remember when we were installing WordPress, I told you to tick a box called Classic Editor. Let me try to pull that up again so that you get what I'm talking about. So when I was actually like installing WordPress, um, so this is the apps installer that we used, if you remember very well. Install. I'm not installing anything. I'm just trying to show you something. I told you to click this classic editor. Clicking this classic editor actually gives you this interface. This is like the classic WordPress editor. There is another WordPress editor, but I don't recommend that one for people that actually like just start using WordPress. Yes, you can, but this is quite simple. It's quite straightforward. Like everything you just want is here. Like everything is just easier to use and stuff. So basically, this is where you insert your title. So let's say WP is fun is here. What is this? I don't know. WP is fun is here. You know, WP is fun is like the name of this website. Yeah. This doesn't sound right, but let's just leave it like that. So basically, that's the title. So let's say we are having some. Let's start with a capital letter. Some random text on this, and let's duplicate. Let's put a space first, and then duplicate, duplicate, then duplicate again, then duplicate again, then this control A, I'm trying to copy everything to duplicate more and more. So it just gives you the content, vibe and stuff. So basically, if you want to add new media, you can just click on this one and maybe select a media or something. I don't think we'll have a media here yet. So you know it's just easy and straightforward. Basically what you do is that when you want to insert a media, you click on this, you upload, and it inserts wherever you want to on this page. That's just it basically. So let's say you want to embolden any text, you could just highlight any of them and click bold. You see it emboldened. Just if you can use the word software on your laptop, or if you can use any word editing software, you can actually use this easily and stuff. So that being said, um let's move on to this right hand side. This is where you do your publishing. So if you want to save as draft and not publish immediately, you could just click here. But if you want to publish immediately, you can hit the publish button. If you also want to make visibility, private or password protected, you could also do that here. And if you want to maybe set publish at a later time, you could set that here too. Say, let's say I want to publish September 30th, 2021. So I want this post to go up September 30th. If I hit OK, and if I hit OK, basically what is going to happen, and schedule, what is going to happen is that WordPress is going to like keep this article on queue, and when it's exactly September 30th, 2021 at 10:03 on the dot, then this article is going live. You see, this is like really cool, yeah. So basically format, basically you just want the standard format. That's just basically it. Your categories, I'm trying to like keep it light here to not confuse anybody or not have like too much detail that you wouldn't know what to do with it. So basically this is just the main stuff. So let's say we want to add a category. We don't have categories on our website here. Assuming you had categories, you could just click on most used and select your categories. But since you don't have categories here, you could create a new category. Let's say the name of this is WordPress tips. So add new category, and WordPress tips is now a category. Category just gives you a good way to, like the word says, categorize your articles. That way you could actually do more, knowing fully well that okay, your articles are in category. So let's say you upload more WordPress tips and you click on this. So when users actually come to your website and they want to get they want to basically learn more about WordPress tips. They don't need to start going through all your articles and sorting it themselves. WordPress would already sort it and bring out the ones you set to be WordPress tips. You can also use tags. They are kind of similar to categories, but then the thing is that you basically you just use tags to same thing with categories actually, but you tend to like have more, what is it called, more um yeah, more tags. You can use like 5, 10, tags on a particular post, and it's fine. you know Typically my best practice is I try to use nouns. So let's say any name of anybody that appears on the website, it just goes into that tag. It's also a very good way for you to actually like enhance your SEO or have your site listed on on search engines and stuff, because when you have all those tags there, Google can also see those tags and still and rank your site too. So that one actually works. So that's basically what how the tags work. They work similar to categories. So you can say, okay, I want to see all the categories with the with I want to see all posts with the category WordPress tips. I could also say I want to see all tags with the with the tag, all posts with the tag blah 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 and stuff. So that's it basically. So like going down to featured images where you set the image for the this post here. You set the image for the post. Basically all you need to do is click on this featured image, upload file. So you just select files and then click on whatever you want to select and hit OK. When you do that, let's try this. Let's go to unsplash.com. So we'll be able to get um, images from here. So let's get an image. Let's get an image. Okay, I think that's just it. Medium. You want to go for medium. Like small might be too small, large might be too large. Just medium is perfect. Medium is perfect. So let me close my WhatsApp. I guess I'm getting um messages from clients. Sorry about that. Okay, basically okay, I've closed my WhatsApp now. Now let's see this. So downloads. Um, hey, where's the file we just downloaded? Why isn't it here? Let's try again. Let me know where it went. Okay, so let me try downloading again. I just want to show you how the upload works so that it doesn't get to confuse you when you want to do it. Although yes, it's quite straightforward and stuff. Okay, now we can select files and download. Okay, so here's the um, file we just downloaded. I don't know if you can see this screen because I'm just sharing my Chrome. Um, but it's fine. I would open that now and let's see. So you see it's uploading now. So when it uploads, okay, that it has completed. Then you can maybe put an ALT text. It's good to actually like best practices to always put an ALT text. It helps with your search engine optimization. Don't worry, when we get to SEO, I show you how, and you don't even need to put all these things. You know, you don't need to like cram all of them. You could actually just use a particular plugin and stuff and it helps you. So if we set this as featured image now, you see that the image is now here. And once we hit, okay, I don't want to schedule, I want to publish immediately. So let's do January. I want to publish immediately. Cancel. So publish immediately. So when you publish immediately, you can view posts and stuff. So you see the article we just put up is here already, and you see the featured image. It's like the big one that's here, and here's our article. Wow, isn't this fun? So you could just create as many posts as you can. So basically, that's how the posts work. That's how the posts work, and this is your media library. And how does this um um work? This is where all your media files are. You see the image we downloaded, like we uploaded um, on our post, like the post we uploaded, we published. Sorry, this is one of the images. I say this is one of the. This is the image we actually like uploaded, and here is it. You could also even copy the file URL. You could upload anything you want to upload. So let's say we want to upload um, a PDF or something or anything you want to upload, you could actually use this one and do the same thing here. So all these are live on our WP is dot fun. Now pages is where you set pages, like say your, now this is different from your blog. Blogs are where you put your articles, but pages are where you put, pages are standalone, pages. Why did I say that? Well, yeah, you get the point. So basically your home page, your about page, your contact, these are not blog posts. Do you get? That's why you have to create pages for them. So here, this came with the team privacy policy and sample page. So you could also even add a home page and stuff like that. So comment is where you get your comments, and appearance is where you customize. So don't worry, we still get to themes and stuff, but customization is quite straightforward too. Um, this actually allows you to, like it says, customize your website. So let's open this in a new tab. Let's close all these so that it doesn't confuse us. Let's close this too. So we can just customize, and yeah. So you see our website. Now let's try to change something. Site identity. Okay. Let me change the site title. WP is really fun. Watch what happens here. Hey, the it has changed to WP is really fun. Awesome. Now this is your site, your site tagline. You could also do that. Let's say you have a logo, you could upload that logo here. So let's try using this one here. This is not a good dimension for a logo. It's too um um it's well, it's not. You actually want something like this, more like half of this. Yeah, from here upwards. Yeah, it's mostly good. You can't go wrong with a logo with that dimension. So let's just keep cropping, and I hope, yes, you see our logo is up here. You see, this is just, I'm just giving you an example based on this theme. This theme is the default theme 2021. It's not really how, when you have more themes, when you have like more really like good themes, you'd see how beautiful your website could look and stuff like that. So let's change something too. Let's change the colors. Now let's change the background color. I don't know why I don't like this color at all. I like white. So let's do white. So wow, awesome. So I just did white now, and we can see the white background. Yeah. So this is cool. And I think that's just about it. If you want a background image, although I wouldn't advise that, if you want to, create a new menu and stuff like that, you could create them here. And blah, 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 blah. This is just basic normal stuff like except. I've still not known how to pronounce that. Let's ask Google. EXERCPT, pronunciation. So let's Google teach me now. Okay, I think I saw something on YouTube, so you could check that out too. Okay, so how do we pronounce this?
Excerpt.
Excerpt. Awesome. Okay, I'm actually using an earpiece. I don't know if you hear that.
Excerpt.
I don't think you would hear that. Excerpt. That's the name. That's the pronunciation. Awesome. So that's the excerpt settings. Basically, what this is just saying is that if you want a summary here, click summary. If you want a full text, but don't let this bug you. This wouldn't be you wouldn't really be using this. Like you would really take it from me that I've built like a whole lot of websites. You typically wouldn't be using this. Well, you might actually want to use it, but you wouldn't be. So that being said, let's move on to our plugins. Okay, we'll still get to plugins later, so let's just leave this for now. But basically, plugins is where you like add new plugins and extend the functionalities of your website. Basically, we'll still get to that later. But users, WordPress also allows you to add users. So let's click on that. So you see that this is actually um, the user that is the administrator, that's the user that we are using the account now, that has this account, that's the administrator. So basically you can even add new users and give other people login details to your website. And still, like, let's try. So we're adding a new user, you could give them a username, but be know that you can't change your username once you set it, right? You can't change your username once it's set, it's set. So you insert the person's email, you insert the person's first name, last name. You don't need to put everything, like the person doesn't need to have a website, and stuff like this. But for role, you want to be careful who you make administrator. So let's say the person wants to actually like write articles or something. Yeah, the person could be a contributor or an author or editor, a subscriber, whatever, but not an administrator, except, um, well, it's someone else that is that you trust and might want to maybe work on something very important, that because everything, all these roles here have different they have different, what is it called, would I say, they can't perform the same functions. They are not allowed to do the same things. Do you understand? They are not allowed to do the same thing. So but an administrator can actually do anything on the website. For example, like an editor or let's say a contributor might not be able to make changes to the appearances and stuff like that. So I hope you get the idea. So basically, when you add a new user, that user is set up and they can actually log into your website. um so leaving that, we are going to the final ones, which is settings. Tools, you don't really need to worry about this one here. So settings basically, um, general is where you actually like put maybe your site title, your tagline, stuff like this and all that. So permalinks, yes. Let's leave the rest. Basically, you would want to concern yourself with permalinks and stuff. So here I would advise you to go with custom structure, not their name. With custom structure, you can remove all these, or you can just clear them out. Yeah, you can just clear them out and select post name. So basically, what happens is that anytime you post maybe a page or an article, it's going to take this structure, your website link, and then slash the post name. So the website link slash okay, let's take for example the post we actually put up. I'll show you the difference now. You see that when we hover on this view, watch what happens down here. Like watch what happens. Okay, let me open it. You see the link is, it's actually the date structure. It's the date format. So what happens is that when you actually go with that post name, it kind of removes this and gives you, clean, readable stuff, which is actually good for your SEO. So note that too. It's very good for your SEO. So let's save changes now, because that's just what you need. So the permalink structure has been updated. Now let's close this page you just opened now and refresh this. Take note that this one is still the whole. You see the difference now. Let's view. You see that has changed the structure. So basically, you can use permalink to change the structure. You could even go maybe categories slash post name, so that maybe if your categories is news and your post name is um, um, Abraham Lincoln is a legend or something. I'm just saying. So it's going to go WP is fun, WP is dot fun slash news slash Abraham Lincoln, blah 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 blah. That's just how it's gonna go. So basically, that's all about the dashboard. In the next section, we'll be talking about WordPress themes, what are themes, how do you install the theme, and all that. So thank you for joining in. I'll see you in the next section.